Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Banished in New Cardiff, playing with the Colonial Charter mod pack, version 1.71. One of these days I would like to upgrade it to 1.75, I'm just kind of scared of doing that in case it, ruins my current save game file. That would be tragic. I have to do some research to find out. If anybody knows, let me know. Can I upgrade from version 1.71 to 1.75 and not lose my save? Maybe we'll try it toward the end of the series if I can't figure it out one way or another. So one thing I did decide to do is I want to get rid of this barn. I kind of forgot that we were trying to avoid the path of the merchant. And I did see in the last video, he literally just materialized straight through the walls. And that's kind of creepy. So we'll move it just for the sake of it. We'll move a couple things out of the way. And then we'll just kind of keep building, I don't know, just more down in this general area. Something, I don't know, we'll find out. By the way, since I saw comments about this last video, just want to clarify, no, this deep salt mine is not paused. It's the mine that I never constructed that I kind of placed as just a placeholder to make sure I knew where the mines could go. Still making stone, we're doing fine. Anyways, let's move on. So, today I want to do a lot of construction projects. We were having a hard time getting enough bricks, charcoal, and all sorts of stuff, fuel, blah, 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 blah. So, what we want to do today is get a whole bunch of brickworks working. We also want to get these shore houses built so I can get clay on this side. And we'll produce sand over here instead so we can get the glassworks going over there. And yeah, start turning some proper industry over here. I think that could be kind of fun. Probably should bother getting a schoolhouse and stuff at some point as well, Considering we're getting more population down over here. Would be kind of good. So, we are turning oats into alcohol. Ale. Ale, which doesn't really have anywhere to go right now. It's kind of getting transported all the way up to this little tavern. So at some point, maybe this week, we should build up the inn and garden, which has a beautiful model, which I am looking forward to showing all of you guys later. But yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this darn thing. This school is at capacity limit, apparently. That's fun. Can we please prioritize this, because I want to move some stuff out of the way. Get. And actually, let's go ahead and build the key out this way a little bit more. Let's see. Theme sets, key. Now, do we want to build a 3 or do we want to build 2? Is this excessive? Oh, wait, I already built a 2 one. Well, should be. There's something. There they are. Okay, that's what I was building. So instead, I want to get myself a new barn over on this side. No, I thought I did. Hang on. Got the wrong menu. There we go. Okay. So place you... I'm kind of wondering if we actually want to build some roads out here and just kind of have 2 different entryways onto the key. That could kind of look kind of good, right? I think it could. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do it. Why not? I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Where's the stairs? There you are. Now, unfortunately, this seems a little messed up. We'll have to place a stair somewhere, otherwise I'm not sure they're going to be able to get on. So we'll do this. Doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop. Let's just do that for now. People are going to get stuck out in the middle of the lake, no doubt, but what else is new? Alright, yeah, we're starting to get some proper stuff around here. Now, one thing I would like to also add, just for the fun of it, is adding in some rails and stuff. It's the little details that make this game so fun, right? This way nobody falls into the patty. Are we going to demolish this anytime? Seriously, we've managed to get rid of the storage, but whatever. Alright, more people are dying off, so yeah, let's go ahead and get some more builders going. I'm going to go ahead and unpause a couple of these shore houses. We'll have some people work these. Get some clay, turn them into bricks. We have a brickworks firing, which is excellent. Now we'll have some more charcoal coming in. Did that last video, of course. And this forester should be doing A-okay. Now, why these guys are builders and not foresters, I'm not too sure. They should be converting their job to be a bit more, why do we have a brewer and a vendor? Now that's weird. That should not be happening. They should be automatically reassigning to be whatever the closest job is for them, but apparently that's not happening. Very strange indeed. Let's go ahead and have a little path down that direction. More laborers coming in. We are doing really well on the labor front lately, aren't we? Yes, we are. It's not going to be that hard to get to 250 population, but I am trying to go for 250 adults, not just, children and stuff like that. Right now we have 130 adults, so we're about halfway to our goal. By the time we get there, I think I can finish off a few more production chains and have some fun with that. There goes the frickin' barn. Yay. Alright, so this key is done. They should be able to get onto it just fine. I know we have some stuff that's kind of clipping into the world here, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see. Go ahead and... Oh, what's going on here? Is this blocked by something? It's weird. Yeah. Go ahead and place it out there. Alright, so let's join this stuff up. Go back to the theme sets. Go back to the key. And we'll place you like a meow. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop, doo-doo. Place you like a meow. You meow. Can I fit a 3? I don't think so. I think I have to go with a 2. Yep. Done. There we go. Join up the key. We'll place some more fishing, some more storage and stuff like that. Not sure if we want to keep this or not. We'll kind of see what happens with the next merchant, but I imagine he's going to clip through that as well. Kind of unfortunate, honestly, because this is a perfect location for a fishery. I mean, at some point, maybe we just have to accept the fact that it's not going to look perfect and just go with it anyway, right? Could happen. How are we doing as far as our materials? What are we running low on? Still a little bit low on bricks, but we're starting to stock up on some ale. That's good. No charcoal, but that's to be expected. All that is going to the trading depot so that we will be able to buy some more stuff. Starting to build up a little bit of copperware. No glassware. We do need to do that. Still looking okay as far as firewood and stuff like that. How many canteens do we have by the end of this? 312. Plenty of canteens. Plenty of candles going as well. Yeah, and we're doing okay on things like furnace fuel and stuff like that as well. Okay, that's good. Well, so our glassworks is working. I'm kind of surprised we don't have any glassware. It says 0 here, but I would imagine we should have a bit more than that. It's been operating for a while. Furnace fuel and sand, that's all it's supposed to take. 23 sand, that is a lot of sand. Huh. Well, should start working eventually. Alright, one shore house is done. Let's go ahead and get another worker going here. And you are going to be digging up clay, specifically. New merchant has arrived. What do we got, buddy? Horses and ducks. I don't think horses have any especially good value. It's not like they, you know, pull things around and they can carry loads. That would be kind of a cool feature, though, if they were actually able to walk around and, like, pick stuff up, like laborers, or at least help increase carrying capacity. But I don't think they do. They're just really for breeding, and then I'm pretty sure eating them for horse meat, which we're not going to do, so we'll just dismiss you. Look, I have something... Yep, goes right through that. Gosh dang it. I have a very specific vision, okay? I want to have either cows or sheep. Specifically sheep. Sheep would be better. But anyway, there we go. Alright, look. It's nice. It's beautimous. Okay, so what else do we want to build over here? We said we want to get some storage areas, and I think I'm standing by that. Go to the key, go to here... Go to a small storage barn. And we might be able to fit another rice paddy in here, actually. Do we want another rice planter? I guess we could do that. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. How much are we producing? Did we find out? 532 rice there last time. 588 there. 560. So, a little over 550 pretty much no matter what on average. That's not bad for one person. Rice planters are pretty good, it looks like. I would be okay with getting at least one more. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll place a barn. Kind of like... so. Okay. As far as the fishing stuff, I'm not too sure what we should do about that. Let's go ahead and finish this area off. Actually, oops. Can I cancel you? No, not easily. I have to go to this stupid menu. Cancel that one. Nope, not that one. Reclaim. Kind of hard to tell, honestly, where the ground is when you're placing this stuff, isn't it? Sure enough. One. Rotate. There we go. That'll look better. Okay. How are we looking down over here? Good. Another brickworks is done. Let's go ahead and get more charcoal going, because I want to buy some grapes and stuff. Shore house here is done as well. Dig up clay, new shoreman. And let's go ahead and unpause these brickworks so that we can actually start creating bricks. We need to get another kilnman, don't we? Yep. There we go. Problem solved. Alright. I did say that I wanted to get, like, another orchard or something here, didn't I? Do we have anything other than walnuts to place? I can't remember. To plant, I should say. No, we just have walnuts. Well, I'm not going to place an orchard over here if all I'm going to have is more walnuts. I need to get something else. Maples, perhaps. You know, that wouldn't be so bad. Plums. I love plums. Should definitely grow plums. It's prestigious right there. Are we out of oats? I think we're out of oats. Well, that's a dang shame now, ain't it? Let's go ahead and unpause another building. We still have too many builders. We should get this schoolhouse going, I think. Because we are going to be capped out on our students pretty soon. These traders can wait, I think. We did want to place some more houses closer to the fishing areas, I think. So we will do that. Okay. And this is looking beautimous. Soon we shall have many, many crops. And in the meantime, we're bringing in a whole bunch of stone because we kind of set a massive, you know, mining order on the rest of the world over here. But hey, if we have that many extra laborers, we might as well freaking use it, right? Oh, we need to get another farmer going here, the rice planter. Perfect, do that. There we go. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. Pretty darn good if you ask me. What else do we want to build in this general area, though? What other stuff could we want for the key? Let's think that through for a second. I don't know if I care about getting some storage and stuff like that. A vendor who goes out and brings wood to the storage. I think that's almost like having a vendor. Yeah, it's not like it just creates wood. It's not like it just goes out and automatically chops down wood. It just like finds logs from storage areas and brings them into a town. So that's all it is. It's just a specialized marketplace, which is not that useful. Driftwood scavenger can be useful. Gathers wood logs or firewood from the river. Now, I don't think we really need this. I mean, we could, just for the sake of it, and have something else added into the little key. Could do that. It's too bad this area isn't more flat. I'd like to have some bridges that go across here, but apparently we can't do that. Yeah, we can place a driftwood scavenger. Let's see how much wood it actually gets us. I'm kind of curious. I've never really bothered with it. It didn't seem that useful, but I've been wrong before. I know. Gasp. Say it ain't so, but it is. It is totally so. Can we please finish up these houses in this frickin' schoolhouse? You're taking forever. We should consider upgrading some more of these houses at some point, by the way. Just getting the country houses and stuff like that. We have some building supplies. I mean, yeah, they're, you know, kind of a rarity because we've been having such a shortage of bricks, but even so, I'm trying. Ooh, the one-room schoolhouse can upgrade to special stuff. The country school. 50 capacity. Or a farmer's college. Now, this I did not know existed. Ooh. That's kind of nifty. Now, right now it has no students because we don't have a teacher, but let's fix that. Yeah, we don't need to upgrade this right now, although maybe we should do it early. Here's a thought, right? Okay, so what happens if we get to capacity on this school, right, and all the schools are pretty much at capacity, and then I want to upgrade this, which basically means that the teacher loses his job, and all students, what, immediately graduate to laborers and become uneducated members of society? Possibly. Screw it. I want to see. I want to know what happens. Let's upgrade it. Let's upgrade it to a farmer's college. We're going to use up some of the extra building supplies we have. Nothing wrong with that, right? I don't think so. Okay, Driftwood Scavenger is done. Let us assign a new person. What is this, a dock worker? Is that what they're... Yes, dock workers. Those are the people we are hiring now. Curious how many logs they end up gathering. Just driftwood. It's nothing special, really. Let's see what happens. Okay. We are out of clay, it looks like. Let's go ahead and switch these over to coke fuel now. So I'm able to create some furnace fuel. So are you guys telling me we just don't have enough clay? Are we out of clay? Yeah, we only have 100 left. We have been using up a lot of clay lately. Kind of surprised how much we're using. Walnuts, hangishkot, what the heck is that? Whale blubber, corned llama, whale meat, bison meat, smoked cheese, kielbasa, charky cuts, cheese, pemmican, and sausages. I'm getting really tired of seeing the same crap. All you're doing is bringing me a lot of food. Goods importers, bakers, grocers. We're doing okay on food, I just want the frickin' sheep. Is that too much to ask? I don't feel like it ought to be. Now let's go ahead and get these shore houses finished up, and we will need to get more clay. Because it's kind of hard to make bricks if you don't have enough materials to work with. Alright, charcoal. Yes, this will be making bricks. Let's go ahead and turn you on. And you... Phrasing, I know, shush. Will be done shortly, and we can do the same thing there. These houses are almost done. Oh, come on. It takes so long. Fine, we'll come back to that. Anyways, ahoo. So we should be producing a fair bit of coke now. Coke, of course, that's going to get turned into furnace fuel if I switch this away from coal. Problem solved, because we did determine that that was more efficient overall. That said, we are still producing a pretty substantial amount of furnace fuel. Now remember, this building, actually, we don't need 2 people working it. We can just have 1. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll have only 1 person working the fuel refinery for a little bit. Glassware, are you producing? You produced 100 glassware. So why do we only have 96? What are we using it for? That's using copperware to make homewares. How many homewares do we have? 23. Somehow I feel like that might be enough. Let's go ahead and turn this off for the time being. I haven't really found a good use for that, so I'm not going to waste my time with it. But yeah. Huh. I'm kind of wondering if people are taking glasswares into their home. Shouldn't be. But you never know. I could be wrong. Alright. Brickworks. Come on, finish it up. Come on! Come on! Finish it! Gosh dang it. How much you want to bet the builder's on the other side of the world? Has to walk all the way over here. It's like oxygen not included all over again. Oh, shudder, shudder. Don't get me wrong, that was a fun game, but it got really frustrating how long it took for people to go around and perform basic tasks. There we go. Alright, new kilnman for you. Let's get a basic dirt road going down along here. Brick road along here. Another road along here. Yes? Yes, I think this will be fine. Okay, so we should be now up to our desired production of charcoal, of bricks, and of furnace fuel, coke, and stuff like that. Let's turn this to clay, get another shoreman. Turn you to clay, get another shoreman. There you go, and everybody's working. Alright, mass produce the freaking clay. How are we doing on salt and stuff and cured leather? Do we have a lot of that left? Cured leather, cured leather. There it is, 78. That feels like a pretty reasonable amount to me. Might be able to finally start producing some of those. Let's go ahead and switch these over. We said we would do that as soon as we had a proper stockpile. Now we do. This smithy is not producing enough tools, I'm thinking. Now, it might be because we had a huge influx of nomads come in. All of them took tools, so it might just take some time to replenish. Or, we will need a new smithy because we are not producing enough. Could be one of both. Building supplier, I think we'll just hold off on you for the time being. Nomads have arrived yet again. 24 more nomads. Yeah, I can't really afford to do that right now. We already have tons of labor. And if we do that, we're going to run out of tools, clothing, and more food. Can't afford to do that. We don't even have houses ready for them right now. Yes, they would have all gone to the boarding house, I'm aware, but even so. Don't think it would be worth my time. Okay, how are we doing on lumber since this thing has been off for a while? Inventory? 530 is still pretty substantial. I don't think we need to turn that back on. Okay. One thing I'd like to do, just to kind of take a look at the model, is I would like to upgrade this to a country house. So let's go ahead and empty this thing out and rebuild it, and let's see what it looks like. New merchant has arrived. Gosh dang it, frickin' grocers! Get out of here with your frickin' nectarines and apricots! What happened to the guy I placed an order with a long frickin' time ago? Anyone want to explain that to me? No, I don't want you to ever stop working this. Always get more stone. Always get more stone. We're capped out on clothes. Oh no, an herbalist died. Okay. Well, I did think we wanted to deconstruct this because it's getting in the way, technically, right? I know. I'm a stickler for the thematic, and as a result, it's making me waste materials and time. I understand that. I understand why some people might feel frustrated by it, but there you go. Look at this thing! This is a farmer's college. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Sure. It's not imposing at all for the new students. It looks kind of good, I guess. Why not? The important thing is it has a capacity of like 80 students, which is a frick ton. Let's go ahead and unpause another one of these houses, like so. And we haven't really built out any more infrastructure that we feel like we need down here, have we? Really, what we need is just a frick ton more charcoal. It's always more charcoal, so I can buy more stuff. I really want to get that cotton. I know we said we wanted to get grapes, plums, and stuff, but like I really, really need to get that cotton. You know? You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Let's temporarily just overdrive the charcoal production. We don't need more furnace fuel. Just get as much of that to trade as we can. Are we getting capped down on food again? We totally are. Wow, not that long ago we only had 8,000 food, and now we have like 14,000. I call that pretty good. So, let's build up this country house. Let's make sure we can prioritize this dang thing. And I want to see what it's going to look like. What can we get? Is it going to be pretty? Is it going to look better than the stone houses? Supposedly it's slightly more effective. Perhaps we have insulation. That'll be quite the technological leap for New Cardiff. Well, so far so good. Looks promising. Doo-be-dee-doo-be-doo-doo. A beekeeper died. No. There we go. And that's a country house. Oh, that's quaint. What's this? Nice country house and the fancy country house are what's left. Alright, well, that's a thing. You know, one other thing we could consider doing at some point in the near future, maybe not this second, but at some point, we could consider getting some more mines specifically to get things like... Well, I'm looking for gold. Precious mine for gold, silver, and gemstones. Which looks like this, apparently. Huh, we can totally fit it in here, too. Oh, what do you know? Screw it. Build it! I want to know what happens. Today's a day is experimentation. We're getting close to our iron limit. Oh, what do you know? We could try making... No, we can't make tools here. Oh, that's interesting. Why does the foundry need to know our tool limits? Seems odd, if you ask me. Could make joists. Requires iron and coal. Joists we could use if we want to make building supplies and stuff. We have plenty of iron right now. Let's switch them over to joists for a little while. Just for a little while. In the meantime, let's build up the precious, precious mine. My precious. New merchant. Freaking greengrocers! Go away! Jeez. I know I could build some more... Whoa. Now that's interesting. I know that we could build some more, of these traders and stuff for dry goods and industry and stuff like that. I'm aware, but even so. Oh my gosh, we're freaking capped out on food again. Wow, we can do no wrong. It turns out we should have taken those nomads. So yeah, precious mine, huh? Let's go ahead and increase the cap for dry goods and see what we can get out of this thing. Into the mines you go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Hi-ho! We need stockpiles nearby as well, if you don't mind. There used to be actually kind of a sneaky trick that some people would use. I guess I might as well tell you about this while we're waiting. So one thing that people used to use, and it still works as far as I'm aware in Banished, is they would actually create stockpiles and have them be one long and one width, I should say, and just really long. And the reason that would work along roads and stuff like that is, let's say, somebody who's mining over here could drop something off at the nearby stockpile, right down here, and it would just be in this kind of, you know, stockpile space. And somebody way over here could go walk over to this end and pick it up, and it was a really fast way of transiting goods. It was almost like creating a conveyor belt, just kind of making use of the stockpile mechanics. Kind of a clever trick. I don't do that because, one, I think it looks a little dumb, and two, it's kind of gimmicky and cheaty, but it's a really smart way of playing the game. Some people, I tell you what, they're much smarter than I am. So, why is this guy still unemployed? What are you supposed to be? Oh, the fisherman. Right, we did get rid of this thing, didn't we? Okay, let's go ahead and expand out the key a little bit more then. Why not? Today is dock building day. Doop-a-doop. 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 Just kind of build it out that way. We'll place the fisher over here, and I think that the merchant will go right through this general area. So we can build over here with no problem. Let's go ahead and max out our miners for a little bit. Are there any other careers that we do not have enough people for? I don't think so. I think we're actually doing pretty good on that front. Yeah, we just still have a huge labor pool to pull from. It's kind of ridiculous. How did that time someone didn't get stuck out on the quay? How'd that happen? Want to explain that one to me? No idea. But they didn't, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, shore houses are done. How are we looking as far as our charcoal? We're up to 1900. That's enough to get something. So let's get 1 cottonseed, and we'll spend... it's going to round, so 1334, and we'll overpay by 2 units, but whatever. Done. All right, we still have 500 left. That's the cotton done. Let's go ahead and start farming cotton. Of course, make sure that the farmers are not delivering any of that stuff. We will need a new farmer come springtime, and we should start being able to farm up some textiles. Just cotton. Capped out on charcoal. That doesn't sound right. It's saying we're getting capped out on fuel. We shouldn't be getting capped out on fuel. What's our fuel limit right now? 2,500. Alright, go up to 4,000 for now then. Don't stop making charcoal. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, key thing is done. So, let's get... resource production... fishery. It's not as effective. This really was like the perfect location, but oh well. We'll build one out, let's say here. And of course we'll need to get a new drudgery thingy. Sorry, not drudgery. Key thingy. Perfect. Okay, give them some more jobs. Not that we need more food, but, you know, I don't want to forget about it. Let's go ahead and start building this thing out. Now, of course, we are running out of time, so I kind of need to be ending up this episode today, but next time I think we'll finish up a new tavern, which will be kind of fun. We definitely need to start growing some more oats, because we do not have enough to make this brewery work. Need to produce a lot more stuff. Lots more oats, you say. Well, I'll think on that one. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.